Hello, welcome everyone. Informal conversation with the professionals from all walks of life. As you know, we completed our high school, college, and professional studies. Now we are working in different career field. And during our professional journey, we have seen, we have heard, we experienced so many things, and we have certain life lessons as well. So and those life lessons are very important from our professional life. And sometimes we thought to ourselves, it would have been nice if we could share some of the lessons that we learned from our professional life to the next generation, so they can refine and build their career goal and they can prosper. So with that, we have a video series in which professionals from different field share the lessons that they learned from their professional life. So today we have Mr. Indrajith Kizhakethara. He's one of the project senior engineer for project leader for Caterpillar Corporation, joined with us to share his lessons learned. So welcome Indrajith to this segment.
Thank you, Shaji. I really like to thank you for the opportunity to speak today.
Yeah, I'm very happy to have you on this segment, Indrajith. Indrajith, first of all, can you tell us in high level and brief about your education background?
Yes, definitely, Shaji. And I'm from Calicut. It's also called Kozhikode. And I had my high school education from there, called local school called Silver Hills. And after I completed that, I did my engineering at Palakkad, University of Calicut, where we studied together. And I got my bachelor's in mechanical engineering from there. And soon after graduation, as soon as I was completed my degree, I did not work in India. Instead, my passion was to integrate the medical field with engineering. And because of that, I came to study biomedical engineering, to be more specific, orthopedic biomechanics in Tulane University in New Orleans, Louisiana. So after I reached there, I did research in ophthalmology instead of in biomechanics because of funding. And then from there, I realized that that's not easy to integrate medicine and engineering because of the backgrounds, so multiple backgrounds I needed. So I went back to mechanical in another university called University of New Orleans, the same city, where I did my master's in mechanical engineering. And there I was sent to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base to do my master's thesis. I was doing fundamental research in computational solid mechanics. And I completed my master's as well as studying in the local university called University of Dayton, Ohio. That is my educational summary, Shaji.
Okay. So, Andrew, can you just tell us about your professional life, where you're working now and also in the past in high level?
Yes. So currently, Shaji, I'm in a place called Peoria, Illinois, and I work for a corporation called Caterpillar. And Caterpillar, people are not familiar with the company name. Caterpillar is a large company that makes heavy machineries, specifically in mining, construction industries, and they are also one of the largest producers of power systems, specifically diesel engine products. So in this company, I'm currently working in the engine product development, more specifically diesel engine product development. And I've worked in multiple roles within the same company in different areas of engine product development. And prior to that, joining Caterpillar, I was in GE, General Electric, gas turbines, these are very large stationary turbines which are used for generating power for cities. So I was in the lead engineer there in the compressor product development area. And prior to that, prior to joining GE, I was in Ann Arbor, Michigan. And in Ann Arbor, I worked for a company called Federal-Mogul. And Federal-Mogul is, again, people are not familiar. They are one of the largest tier 1 suppliers for automotive companies, as well as companies like Caterpillar. And that is where I got my component development experience. And before joining Federal-Mogul, I was in Ford Motor Company. And I was utilizing my computer-aided engineering background to design and develop automotive products. And One more experience I had prior to that was in Dayton, Ohio. I did work as for one of the defense contractors for the aerospace field, primarily for the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, where I did my research. So that's my brief professional experience, Shaji.
Okay. So finally, for the audience, would you share some of the lessons that you learned? I know this so many years you worked in a big corporation. Some of the lessons that you learned from the professional life.
Yes. So some career advice, and it can change for a lot of people. My lessons learned early in my career is the early stages of the career. My advice to young aspiring engineers is please do not focus on salary or title. Focus should be on gaining experience in multiple areas of interest based on the industry you're working. By that, I mean gaining meaningful experience through internships and even having conference and paper publications. And what it does is it sets you apart from a lot of other candidates, because after your education, what people really look for your involvement in broader industry, by working in multiple areas, kind of thing. So second thing is, try to build a strong foundation, in the early stages of your career, especially in critical areas. In my case, for example, in mechanical engineering, you need to have good experience or good strength in design, analysis, testing, manufacturing. These are different functional areas within engineering. And there you need to try to get it through a series of lateral moves. By lateral moves, I mean, don't go for senior roles, go for more entry to mid-level roles where you can get, very good assignments and get critical experience before you get into the senior roles. So that's my advice for young professionals.
So thank you, Indrajith. You shared so many valuable points. So hope the points you shared is, let us hope it will help the next generation and have them, develop their career and success. So with that, let us stop. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Shaji.